In a quiet village hidden between deep forests and tall mountains, there lived a young girl named Lyra. Once upon a time, Lyra's life was filled with love. Her parents were kind people who owned a small house and farmland. They were not rich, but they were happy. But everything changed the night tragedy struck. A terrible accident took both her mother and father away. Lyra was only 16. After their deaths, her father's brother took control of the house. His wife, Martha, became Lyra's stepmother. At first, Martha pretended to be kind. But once the villagers stopped visiting and nobody was watching, her true nature appeared. She hated Lyra. "You are nothing but a burden," Martha would say coldly. Soon, Lyra was treated like a servant in her own home. Life as a slave. Martha had 2 daughters, Celine and Carla. Both girls were spoiled and cruel. Every morning before sunrise, Lyra was forced to wake up. She cleaned the house, fetched water, cooked food, worked in the farm. While Celine and Carla slept peacefully in soft beds, Lyra slept on the cold floor in a small storage room. Sometimes the girls mocked her. "Look at her," Celine laughed one day. "The orphan servant," Carla smirked. "No one will ever marry someone like you." But Lyra stayed quiet. Deep inside, she carried the pain alone. Yet she had something they didn't know, a secret. Lyra was not an ordinary girl. She was born with the blood of wolves. She was a werewolf. But because of years of suffering and weakness, her wolf had never fully awakened. The powerful Alpha, far away beyond the mountains, ruled the most powerful Alpha in the region, Alpha Kale. He was feared by enemies and respected by every pack. Tall, strong, and commanding, Kale led the Shadow Moon Pack. Yet despite his power, something was missing. His mate. Among wolves, everyone has one destined mate chosen by fate. Kyle had searched for years, but he never found her until one unexpected night, the scent of fate. Kale had come to the nearby forest to hunt rogue wolves threatening his territory, but suddenly something stopped him. A scent, sweet, warm, irresistible. His wolf stirred violently inside him. Mate. Kyle froze. His golden eyes scanned the forest. The scent was close, very close. He followed it until he reached a small, broken house at the edge of the village. Inside, he saw something that made his blood boil. The girl covered in ash. Through the window, Kale saw a young girl kneeling on the floor. Her clothes were old and dirty. Her hands were red from scrubbing. Selene suddenly threw a bucket of dirty water at her. "Clean it again," she ordered. Lyra lowered her head quietly and obeyed. Kale's fists tightened. His wolf growled. Mate. Suffering. The powerful Alpha could not believe it. His mate, the one destined for him, was being treated like a slave. The Alpha arrives. The next day, the entire village was shocked. Several black vehicles stopped in front of Martha's house. Powerful wolves surrounded the area. Then Alpha Kale stepped out. His presence alone made the air heavy. Martha rushed outside, smiling nervously. "Alpha, what an honor. What brings you here?" Kale's eyes ignored everyone. He was searching. Then he saw her, standing behind them, holding a bucket. Lyra. The moment their eyes met, a powerful bond snapped into place. Lyra felt her heart pound. Her wolf stirred for the first time in years. "Mate," she gasped softly. Kale walked forward slowly. Selene quickly stepped in front of him, smiling. "Alpha, welcome. I am He walked past her without even looking, straight to Lyra. The entire village went silent. Then Kale spoke. His voice was deep and firm. "Who did this to you?" Lyra looked down. I am fine." But Kale could see the bruises, the exhaustion, the suffering. His wolf roared inside him, the truth revealed. Kale turned toward Martha. "Why is my mate working like a slave?" The words exploded like thunder. Everyone gasped. Celine's face turned pale. Mate, Carla whispered in shock. Martha stuttered. Mate? No, she's just an orphan. Kyle's eyes glowed gold. She is my Luna. Silence filled the entire village. The most powerful alpha had just claimed the girl they treated like nothing. Just as Kyle gently lifted Lyra's chin, "You will never suffer again." Then he turned coldly to Martha and her daughters. "You made my mate suffer." His warriors stepped forward. Fear filled their faces. "What will you do to us?" Martha cried. Kyle's voice was icy. "You will face the punishment of the pack." A new life. That night, Lyra left the house she once called home, but this time she was not leaving as a servant. She left as the future Luna of the strongest pack. As the car drove away, Kyle looked at her gently. "You are safe now." For the first time in many years, Lyra smiled, and deep inside, her wolf finally awakened.
Lyra arrives at the grand territory of the Shadow Moon Pack. The gates open slowly. Huge. Powerful. Nothing like the small life she came from. She steps out of the car nervously, her eyes wide with wonder. Pack members bow their heads. "Welcome, Luna," they say. "Lyra Firizis." She has never been called something so important before. Kale stands beside her. "You belong here." Kale shows Lyra her new room. It is beautiful. Soft bed. Large windows. Warm light. Lyra touches everything slowly, like she doesn't believe it is real. I can stay here," she whispers. Kale looks at her gently. "This is your home now." That night, Lyra feels something strange. Her body heats up. Her heartbeat becomes faster. Her eyes glow faintly in the mirror. Her wolf is awakening. She gasps. "What is happening to me?" Not everyone is happy. Some pack members whisper, "She's too weak. She's just a human girl. She can't be our Luna." Lyra overhears them. Her heart breaks. She lowers her head again, just like before. Kale hears the rumors. His anger rises. At the gathering hall, he speaks with power. "She is my mate. She is your Luna. Anyone who disrespects her disrespects me." Silence. No one dares to speak again. Kale assigns a female warrior to train Lyra. At first, Lyra struggles. She falls. She gets tired quickly. But she doesn't give up. For the first time, she is fighting for herself. During training, something happens. Lyra falls to her knees. Her body trembles. Her eyes glow bright. A powerful surge explodes within her. Her wolf awakens. Stronger than anyone expected. Even the warriors step back in shock. Kale arrives just in time to see it. His eyes widen. This power, it's rare, ancient, dangerous. He realizes something. Lyra is not just any mate. She is something far more powerful. Far away, a dark figure watches from the shadows. "You finally found her, Alpha Kale." A dangerous smile appears. "She will be mine." A new enemy has appeared. That night, Lyra sits quietly outside under the moon. Kale walks to her. "You were never weak," he says softly. "They made you believe that." Lyra looks at him. Tears in her eyes. "For the first time, I feel strong." Kale takes her hand. "And you're just getting started." But what Lyra doesn't know is, her power has already attracted a dangerous enemy. Soon that enemy will come for her. The pack is peaceful. But something feels wrong. Lyra stands on the balcony, looking into the dark forest. Her wolf is restless. "I feel like something is coming," she whispers. Kale steps behind her. His voice is low. "You're right." Deep in the forest, the dark figure steps forward. His name is Ragnar, a rogue alpha. Powerful, ruthless, obsessed. "She belongs to me," he growls. His red glowing eyes shine in the darkness. Without warning, the pack is attacked. Explosions, howls, chaos everywhere. Rogue wolves invade the territory. Warriors rush into battle. Lyra wakes up in fear. What's happening? Kale transforms partially, his eyes blazing gold. "Protect the Luna," he commands. He charges into battle like a storm, strong, fearless, unstoppable. Inside the pack house, Lyra tries to hide, but suddenly, a shadow appears behind her. Ragnar. He smirks. Found you. Lyra freezes. Fear grips her heart. Before Lyra can run, Ragnar grabs her. She struggles. Let me go. He laughs. You're coming with me, little Luna. He disappears into the darkness with her. In the middle of battle, Kale suddenly stops. His heart drops. The mate bond weakens. No. His voice shakes. Lyra. Rage explodes inside him. The battle ends. But the victory feels empty. The pack is damaged. And their Luna is gone. Kale stands in silence. Then he speaks one sentence. Prepare for war. Lyra wakes up in a dark place. Chains on her wrists. Weak. Alone. Ragnar steps closer. Ragnar steps closer. You don't know who you really are yet, do you? Lyra looks at him with fear and anger. Ragnar leans closer. You're not just a Luna. His voice drops. You're something much more powerful. Lyra's eyes slowly begin to glow again. Something inside her is waking up. Stronger than before. Kale stands before his warriors. His presence is colder than ever. Stronger. Deadlier. We attack at dawn. No hesitation. No fear. This is no longer just a rescue. This is war. In captivity. Lyra is weak. Tired. But not broken. Ragnar tries to control her. You belong to me now. Lyra shakes her head slowly. No. I don't. Something inside her begins to rise. Suddenly, energy bursts from Lyra. Chains break. Wind explodes around her. Her eyes glow brighter than ever before. Her wolf fully awakens. And it is not normal. It is ancient. Ragnar steps back. For the first time, he looks surprised. So it's true. He smiles darkly. You're the one. At sunrise, Kale and his army attack. The forest shakes with power. Claws clash. Wolves roar. Fire. Speed. Chaos. Kale finds Ragnar. Their eyes meet. Power against power. You took what is mine. Ragnar smirks. Come take her. They clash violently. Lyra walks out. Not weak anymore. Not afraid. The battlefield goes silent for a moment. Even Kale feels her power. She has changed. Lyra raises her hand. A wave of power spreads. Enemies are pushed back. The ground trembles. Her voice is calm but powerful. I am not yours. Ragnar is defeated. The rogue wolves retreat. The war ends. Silence falls. Kale walks toward Lyra slowly. Pride in his eyes. Kale takes Lyra's hand. This is your kingdom. The pack bows. Luna. But this time, Lyra doesn't hesitate. She stands tall. She has become who she was always meant to be.